Welcome to the heritage of our fathers. Today we will be talking about an old Benin history and myth titled Olokun and the Origin of Ekaba. Long before colonial maps and modern borders, in the deep forests and winding rivers of what is now Edo State, life in the Benin Kingdom moved to the rhythm of spirits, ancestors, and nature. The people believed that the world of humans touched the world of the unseen, and among all the divine forces that ruled the universe, none was more mysterious and powerful than Olokun, the deity of the sea, keeper of hidden wealth and guardian of spiritual knowledge. Rivers were seen as paths to his kingdom, and every tide carried his breath. In the village of Uronigbe, close to the source of River Ethiop, lived a hunter whose name was spoken with awe. He was fearless, skilled, and unmatched in the forest. He knew the language of birds, the movement of animals, and the silence of the bush. While others hunted for survival, he hunted with destiny walking beside him. One early morning, while tracking game deep into the forest near the riverbank, he heard a sound that did not belong to the forest. It was not the cry of birds, nor the rustle of leaves. It was music, soft, celestial, and rhythmic, like voices singing beneath the water. The river surface was still, yet the sound grew stronger. The hunter stood frozen, staring at the quiet water, and the melody called his spirit forward. Suddenly, the river shimmered and opened, and from its depths emerged a majestic being surrounded by glowing spirits and mermaid-like forms. The figure stood with royal presence and divine authority. It was Olokun, Lord of the Sea. Before the hunter could shout or flee, a powerful force pulled him gently into the river. He did not drown. Instead, he entered a world of light beneath the waters, a hidden kingdom filled with sacred dances, glowing temples, and spiritual beings. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. For 3 years he lived in Olokun's realm. He witnessed rituals not meant for human eyes and learned sacred knowledge of healing, destiny, and balance between earth and spirit. Olokun transformed him from a hunter of animals into a vessel of divine wisdom. When his time was complete, Olokun returned him to the surface world. One dawn, villagers near River Ethiop saw a naked man emerge from the water, silent and changed, balancing a native pot on his head. It was the hunter they had long believed dead. His family had mourned him, and the village had poured libation for his spirit. Yet there he stood, alive but no longer ordinary. Without speaking a single word, he began to dance. There was no drum, no song, no instrument. His body moved as if guided by an unseen rhythm. The dance was strange, hypnotic, and powerful. People gathered around him in fear and wonder. Slowly, they joined him, clapping their hands, stamping their feet, and creating sound from whatever they could find. Thus was born the first Ekaba dance. For 14 days, the hunter danced in silence. He neither ate nor spoke. The village followed him in movement and rhythm, believing a spirit was among them. On the 15th day, he finally spoke. His voice carried weight and calm. He told the people of his journey into the deep world of Olokun, of the sacred ceremonies, the spiritual laws, and the power of water as the source of life and wealth. He revealed that the pot on his head was a sacred vessel given to him by Olokun, and that it carried blessings for the people. From that day, the hunter healed the sick, blessed the poor, and protected the village with spiritual power. Wherever he placed the sacred pot became holy ground. On that very spot, the first Olokun shrine was built. He became the first chief priest of Olokun, and a new priesthood was born in Uronigbe. The worship of Olokun spread from village to village and later reached Benin City, where it became part of the royal and spiritual life of the Benin Kingdom. The Ekaba festival became the first and most important festival to be performed before any other celebration. It marked the return of divine favor and the renewal of the bond between humans and the sea deity. During the festival, people dressed in white and red cloth, symbolizing purity and power. Sacred dances were performed and offerings were taken to the river. Drums echoed through the land, and the story of the hunter was retold to every new generation. Through centuries, wars, and changing times, the worship of Olokun remained a pillar of Edo spiritual heritage. The story of the hunter taught the people that the spirit world is close, that destiny can rise from ordinary life, and that the waters hold both mystery and blessing. What began as the strange disappearance of a hunter became a living tradition that still breathes in Edo land today. Thus, the Ekaba dance and the Olokun festival stand as sacred memory of the day a man walked into the river and returned as a messenger of the sea god. It is not only a story of wonder, but a history of faith, culture, and identity of the Edo people, reminding them that the unseen world listens and those chosen by destiny will always return with wisdom for their people. On this, we have come to the end of this great Edo history and myth. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Peace.
Yeah.